Hey guys, so welcome to my channel. My name is Nat Mellon and this is Mind of a Melon. So you're probably wondering why make a YouTube channel? Well, here's the deal. I'm about to leave for 10 months and I'm about to say goodbye to a lot of my friends, and it's not like I'm going to be able to call them and text them all the time just because I'm going to be so busy with what I'm doing. And I'll get back to that when the time comes. But as far as my YouTube channel for right now, I had a great summer, but the thing is I actually dropped out of college this year. I was a nursing major and I really loved where I was going. I was going to Drexel University in Philadelphia, and I said goodbye to a lot of my friends. I had 5 roommates and I love them all, and it was tough because I knew that it was more unhealthy for me to stay there and even be there than actually be helping me. And I had a couple of health concerns right before finals during my second term, and it was tough. And then when I came home, I decided that I needed to be on my own for a little while, so I actually moved out. I've been living on my own for 5 months and counting now. I rent out a room. It's pretty good rent, but it's been a learning curve because I've been, paying medical bills. I'm also doing my own grocery shopping, so it's been a lot, and it's been pretty hard on me just because I've had one after the other problem. And I think with the trip that I'm about to take, it will actually really help me in the long run. And I understand that a lot of my friends are in college, and it's hard to tell people that I dropped out and everyone else is in college, especially when all my friends left. I just feel like I'm not doing what I'm supposed to be doing. But from what I've heard from everyone else, it's not for everyone. Not everyone needs to go to college, or even at this moment, you go right from high school and you hop right into college. And sometimes you don't even know what you want to do for the rest of your life. And the rest of your life, you don't have to do one thing either. So I decided maybe take a break, and I'd like to go back at some point. But for right now, I think I'm gonna just relax and enjoy my life as I am right now and be young, and I'd love to travel. So in the long run, I'd like to take a world trip, but for right now I'm gonna stay within the States. So I'll get back to that later. So if you don't know me, I'm gonna do a little run through who I am, where I'm from, and the family I have. So this is my little brother Sammy. He's 17 and about to start his senior year of high school. He bought a motorcycle, which will probably end up killing him at some point because he's an adrenaline junkie. I also have a little sister named Abby. She's 14 and she's actually currently at boarding school. So she's actually a Visco girl and a pyromaniac, and I'll get back to that later. So I'm actually from New England and I live right on the beach. So essentially me and my friends go to the beach almost every day. Where I live is beautiful. There's a lot of nice places to go. It's very scenic, and it's actually a huge tourist town, so we have a lot of people that come to visit. We also have a lot of quarries, which are just hollowed out granite rocks where they fill up with fresh water and we can swim in them. I also went to Boston Calling and I got to see Hosier perform. And since we live so close to Boston, we tend to take little day trips to Boston once in a while, so this is actually a video from when I went to Hempfest this year. Oh my god. Wait, stop. I need to take a picture. I actually took a couple trips this summer. One of the places I got to go to was New York City, and we went for World Pride. Now, a lot of cities do gay pride marches, but since New York is different, it was World Pride. Now, it was World Pride because of the Stonewall riots that happened 50 years ago. So 50 years ago, there were riots happening when LGBTQ people were marching for the rights to get married, and also because there's a lot of hate going around. So, I would march too. So I think a lot of the times people are like, why are LGBTQ people so mad? Why are they marching? They have their rights. Yeah, but they don't have all their rights. They can't get married in some of the states in the US, and I don't think that's fair. And when you think about our history, as a woman, we had to march to get our right to vote. So why shouldn't they march to get married? So I think as far as that, you need to think back into our past to see why it's like that. So World Pride was a big thing this year. There was tons of people. I think there was over like 3 million people that came from outside the city just to World Pride. And I got the pleasure of going around in certain places. And I actually met a couple people that were coming from outside the U.S. just to come for this march. Matt, you ready? On our way to catch our bus in Boston, leaving TD Garden right now.
This is different.
I know, this is the new exit.
This is the new entrance as well.
Exit and whatever it is. Waiting for Uber, heading to the train station to New York. Matt's not very happy about me vlogging. Why?
I don't care.
Why? Oh, you're tired?
I don't like being recorded.
Welcome to New York City, ladies and gentlemen.
Here we are in Matt's natural habitat, New York. He's a FIT.
If someone asks me for a taxi, I'm like, sorry, I know this place.
I know where to go. He is an FIT student. Everyone thinks he's in fashion design. He is in illustration. Correct? Am I correct?
Yes, I'm a drawer.
There's a New York Times. We're walking past a gay gym right now, and I want you to take a guess on what it's called. Well, I'll tell you. It's called Snatched. Me too, sis. Here we go.
I'm out of breath and I can't chew this gum. It's sugar. My cavities are quaking. I'm out of breath. I literally am dying. Did I say I'm out of breath?
Yeah, you said 3 times.
Thank you for doing this for me, by the way.
Oh, you're welcome. I just decided.
I know, Natalie, I really appreciate it. I can't be doing this right now. I'm too out of breath. Did I say I'm out of breath?
Yeah, 4 times now. I'm gonna count just for you. But anyways, here's the thing with Matt. Matt loves to vlog, and a lot of times he's vlogging of other people just because he's used to it. So now I'm gonna vlog of him. So this is Matthew Anderson, future YouTube star.
Thank you.
Sweetheart, darling.
Okay, wait. I have a really relatable thing to say.
Yes.
So you know when you're chewing gum?
Yes.
And you first bite into that gum?
It's really sugary.
It's weird. It's like kind of bricky. It's solid still. I mean, it's still solid in your mouth, but like it's chewable.
Yeah.
When you get to that point. But at first, when you're chewing it.
So after I think it took us like 10 hours basically to get to New York. We finally made it back to my friend's apartment, and one of my friends from college, actually joined us from Pittsburgh, God bless his soul, and we walked around the city for a long time. We come back! We are in Times Square. Now, one of the really fun places we got to go was the Fluid Project, which is a store in New York, and it's a non-binary clothing store. So they do have sizes in men's and women's, but the gist of the store is the fact that it doesn't belong to men or women or trans. It's just clothes. So anyone and everyone can wear them.
First night, she gon' let me fuck us be wrong. I hit her, gave her back to the city.
No, you can't.
What?
So earlier I mentioned how there was a lot of people from outside the U.S. that was there. One of the people we actually talked to was from Brazil. And she was there with 3 of her friends, and we were just standing in the back room where my friend Ayana was dancing. She's one of my roommates from college. And she was talking to us, and we were like, you got an accent. Where are you from? And she's like, I'm from Brazil. And we were like, holy crap, you're from Brazil? You came here from Brazil just to come to New York? And she actually performed. So this is actually a video of her performing. So I think they said that she was a queer performer. I didn't get any details. I don't know her name, but it was awesome. And I didn't get the part where she whipped off her wig, but honestly, it was something you had to see. That was insane.
And so peaceful until you fall in love. Still, the sky above, still is caving in. Wow! It's a mental life, guy. You run it up. You wanna cry, you crush, you have to know to die. Tears.
So we spent a lot of time walking around the city.
This is tomfoolery of the highest degree, and I endorse it.
You know, taking the subway and just goofing off most of the time.
And he's standing.
We even walked past a diner from Wizards of Waverly Place. So one of the parties we went to, we actually had to travel to Brooklyn, New York, and it was a beautiful rooftop party.
Where am I at? Where am I at?
New York. Welcome.
I know.
And a gay party, which is beautiful. I love Pride. Also, hey vlog. So basically, we were right there before. I'm really trying really hard not to drop my phone. And now we're up here, and look at that view.
One of the things at the party was there was a rainbow, and if that's not a sign, I don't know what is. We also went clubbing. Then I put my rainbow fishnet stockings on, and it was finally time for the parade. I actually took one more trip after that, and I went to my friend's island, and she told me essentially that she had a lake house, and I was like, okay, I'll go to your lake house, that's not far. And it was this giant river that divided New York, upstate New York, and Canada. So I was like, okay, I'll drive a couple hours to go see my friend from college. And she picked me up in a boat, and we went to her island.
Want to go in with the boat? Try that?
So this is my friend Clara. So it was wicked fun because we actually went fishing a lot of the days, and as you can see, Claire's terrible at it. I, on the other hand, was really good and actually caught a largemouth bass. We went swimming, and I tried to go kayaking.
Yes! Oh, yes.
We're almost there, hold on.
Triumphant.
But this place was absolutely gorgeous, and I took a nap on this hammock for 3 hours each day. Then me and Claire actually took a day trip to Canada, and we went to a couple bars because the drinking age there is 18 and 19 in certain provinces. So one of the places we went, we actually played pool against a bunch of Canadian girls, and actually Claire was really good, and I sucked so bad that one of the Canadian girls actually posted this on her Snapchat story, making fun of me. So overall, the trip was pretty fun, and I really liked it just because we were in the outdoors a lot, and it was a lot of relaxing. But another funny thing that happened this summer, my sister actually lit the house on fire by mistake, and when I said she was a pyromaniac visco girl, I was not kidding. TV crib. Coming to you live from the Mellon Mansion, where my sister decided she was gonna burn it down with a measly little makeup mirror. And we're looking at the wreckage now.
I was like, Zach said you had to go home, so I was like, to stay here. So I had to turn off the fire alarms. I came back up here to take them out, and I couldn't breathe. I thought I was gonna die and pass out. Then I went downstairs, I thought I was gonna throw up my guts. And I was like coughing and out on the porch.
Holy Mother of God.
I don't give a
Sammy, can you give me a little recollection of what happened this morning?
I was makeup mirror set the window on fire.
That's the mirror.
That's the one.
That's the mirror. Get the picture of that mirror.
Oh, I love that. And the mirror survives. Are you freaking kidding me? Get this. So I hope you enjoyed that little snippet of my life. So I'm now going to get into why I decided to make YouTube videos and vlog. So I will be vlogging my trip for the next 10 months into AmeriCorps. So what is AmeriCorps? Well, AmeriCorps is Peace Corps, just in America. So they pay for you to go from your home to one of their campuses in the US. I am stationed in Sacramento, California. I am pumped and I cannot wait just because I am bored with New England. I love it, but I am bored and I need a change of scenery. And I'd like to travel the world, but the thing is I'm broke, completely broke. I am 19 years old, no college degree, and basically no money. So with AmeriCorps, they'll pay for you to go there, live there, and they give you a stipend to live off of. So I can't wait just because it's going to be a great experience. So I've noticed that there's a lot of lack of videos of people that went into AmeriCorps. So I think I'll start blogging, and I'm going to update you with my trips and also my friends, just because I'm not going to be able to call them or even text them, and they're going to ask me, oh, what are you doing? And I want to know what they're doing. So I decided I'd make these videos. So I hope you enjoyed this video of me being an idiot and have a nice life.